Our project is domestic terrorism.
I'm 7.
I'm Camden.
And I'm Noah.
Domestic terrorism is commonly associated with violent acts committed by citizens or permanent residents of a country against their own people or property within that country without foreign influence.
On November 22nd, 1963, while driving through Dallas, Texas, John Kennedy was shot and killed by Lee Harvey Oswald. On August 1st, 1966, Charles Whitman entered the University of Texas with an assortment of guns. He killed a total of 14 people and wounded 30 others. He was then shot and killed by 2 police officers.
On April 16, 2007, Sung Hui Cho started his rampage by killing 2 students in a dormitory after 7 a.m. He later went into the engineering, science, and mechanics building and began shooting students and faculty. 32 people were killed and he injured numerous others. Before the police came, he turned his gun to himself and committed suicide. This is the biggest campus shooting in U.S. history, and it still is to this day.
On April 4th, 1968, while standing on a hotel balcony, Martin Luther King Jr. was shot and killed by James Earl Ray. On April 20th, 1999, Eric and Dylan began shooting fellow students outside of Columbine High School. They then moved inside. They killed a total of 13 students and wounded 20 others. They then committed suicide.
On July 20th, 2012, a mass shooting occurred at the Aurora Movie Theater. James Holmes approached the theater with multiple guns. He then killed 12 people and injured 70 others. After the incident was over, the police reported back to James's home, which was booby-trapped with flammable liquids and bombs. On December 14, 2012, Adam Lanza committed his first murder by shooting and killing his mother. He then drove her car to Sandy Hook Elementary where she used to work. He was armed with 2 guns and killed 20 students and 6 adults. He then took his life before the police could get to him.
Our group wants to try as much as possible to prevent massacres across the U.S., which doesn't mean to take the Second Amendment way, which is the right to bear arms, but to make more steps to be able to actually obtain a firearm of any type. Just like limiting the weapons we have in America, like semi-automatics, shotguns, and other weapons. We think any store or online shopping websites should be more cautious about giving guns out to anyone over 18 that has money and are willing to buy a weapon. We believe that if you want to acquire any type of firearm, it should be in person after you have taken a test by a doctor and that he or she has cleared you to be given a weapon. At that point, if someone has passed the test and still uses his or her weapons to harm other people, then at least you know that lots of steps were taken to prevent this in the best possible way.
We as a group have seen so many ways the U.S. has been affected by domestic terrorism. From the 19th century to the 21st century, from events such as the University of Texas to Sandy Hook shooting. This shows that guns involved in domestic terrorism problems is such a big deal and it has to be stopped.